So we all know that power outages are becoming more common, whether it's from crazy storms, grid overloads, or just power failures. So a lot of people use gas power generators to help them get through those outages. Me personally, I feel like they have so many dangers associated with them, I'm not comfortable leaving them with my family. So I prefer something like this. This is a battery operated power inverter. So today we're checking out the brand new 2026 EGO Nexus 1400 watt power station. Now compared to a gas generator, it's quieter, it's safer, it can be used indoors, it's cleaner, portable, and can use those EGO batteries that you might already own. So let me quickly explain how this EGO Nexus power station works. Basically, it takes the power from EGO batteries that are plugged into the power station. You have 4 slots, 1, 2, 3, 4. The more batteries you have, the longer the runtime. Now it takes the power from those batteries and outputs it to these outlets right here. These are 120 volt household outlets that put out pure sine wave. So that means they're good for things like medical devices and sensitive electronics. You also have these ports right here up top. These are USB ports. Now these outlets put out 1400 watts of power, which is enough to run most computers, TVs, refrigerators, microwaves, internet routers, lighting, and medical equipment. So let's go over some of the features of this power inverter. First of all, you've got a display up here. The display gives you lots of information. This 93% shows you how much power you have left in the 2 batteries that are installed in the unit. You can see the output right here is 1400 watts. Now down here, you have the power button for the unit. That turns it on. Over here, you have the button to enable these outlets down here and over here. And this button right here will actually turn on your LED light on the front of the unit and activate the Bluetooth so you can control this unit from your phone. So in the bottom of the inverter, you have this little storage bin right here. It's convenient to keep any kind of cables you might need. Now there's 3 ways to charge the batteries when they're installed in the inverter. The first way is using a standard household power. The second one is using a solar panel. It can be up to 200 watts. And the third one is right up front here. This is USB. It's a 2-way USB port. It will give power and also charge the battery. So one of the coolest features of this EGO Nexus power station is the fact that it has power pass-through. What that means is as you're charging the batteries in the unit, you can actually pull power off to power your appliances. Now, where this becomes really important to me is when you're using solar. You can see I've got a solar panel right down here. Now, the interesting thing about this setup is I'm actually generating more power through the solar panel than this fan uses. So the only thing you need is a solar panel that can produce up to 200 watts. Then you need an adapter from your solar panel. This is called an XT60, and you plug it right there into the power station. So you can see I'm generating 120 watts of power and my fan is consuming 114 watts. So I'm actually storing the extra power in these batteries. So of course there's an app where you can monitor and control your power station. So one of the nicest features of the app is you can actually turn on and off your outlets. Let me show you. Let me turn it on right there. And you can see my output. And I'm going to turn it off. So it actually tells you how much power it's using. Now, speaking of power, you can see how much power the batteries have in them right here. Also, if you go here, you can see some usage statistics. Really nice. All right, so I've had some time to work with this EGO Nexus power station, and I have to say I really like it. This is the power station I really wanted EGO to make. Now, it is obviously clean to operate, it's safe, there's no fumes, and it's super portable. Now, the other cool thing about this power station is you can use it for other things than keeping your family safe during those power emergencies, like, for example, tailgating, camping, and even for those of maybe you have to work every now and then the job site. So for me, one of the things I really love about this power station is the fact that if you have a solar panel connected to it, you could run indefinitely. That is if you have a small appliance and you sort of manage your power. That's really cool. Also, if you already have EGO batteries, to me, it's a no-brainer to get this power station because you can leverage those batteries for other things, which is really cool. So this EGO power station is sold two different ways. Firstly, with batteries, and that comes with the power station and two 56 volt, 6 amp hour batteries. For those guys out there who already own a bunch of EGO tools and have a lot of EGO batteries, no problem. They also sell it bare as well. So if you want to find out more information about this power station, I got you covered, guys. There's a link right down there below. If I can save you a few bucks, I'm going to definitely do that. Go check it out.